Bismillah, alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah, wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa man wala. Respected elders and beloved brothers and sisters, Indonesian Muslim community in Calgary, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. It's still warm in our mind, the blessing of Allah that we can meet each other again in person earlier today, and the abundance of food, mashallah, alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. With that, I would like to ask again for some of your time to continue a bit of what we discussed this morning regarding gratitude, regarding shukr. Imam Al-Ghazali, in his book, quoted from the Quran, "Wala tansa nasibaka minad dunya." Don't forget your share in this world. Yeah, so there is time for happiness, there is time for joy, and there is time for serious matter as well. And Rasulullah SAW give us example. There is time for him to play, yeah, racing with Aisha, yeah. The Prophet Yusuf in Surah Yusuf with, the brothers. These are the son of a prophet, yeah, Prophet Yaqub. They play, yeah. So there are time when for us to play, yeah, when there's time for us to have fun, and there's time to be studying, and so on and so forth, yeah. Rasulullah SAW in one hadith say, "Khairul umuri awsatuha." The best of course of matter is the middle way. Yeah, inshallah we can maintain the balance. With regard to shukr, continuing from what we discussed this morning, yeah, Imam Ghazali made a point. Yeah, so yes, there is time for happiness, there is time for fun, there is time for serious, for studying and so on. But how can we make this fun time that we have is also a source of ibadah? That's basically his point in this book. Yeah. So first of all, in this usual three-step that Imam Al-Ghazali explained throughout his book, he said the first one is the knowledge, the second one is the state, the hal, yeah, state of the heart, and then the action. Yeah, so this is what we spoke about earlier today. Yeah. The knowledge is basically knowing what is gratitude, what is shukr. Yeah. He maintained in his book that shukr is recognizing that for every blessing, for every ni'mah, there is a mun'im, there is a giver of the blessing. And the giver is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So realize that. So this morning we have a blessing to meet each other. Remember that it is Allah who will this to happen, who will us to be in this gathering, blessing gathering, inshallah. It could be somewhere else. We could be sick. It could be cannot make it, whatever. Yeah, but we can be there, and we have fun. We had fun, and alhamdulillah. Yeah. So that's the first one. First is to understand. Then, if every nikmah, there is a mun'im, there is a giver of the blessing, yeah, giver of the bounty, in this case. Yeah. So that's the first one, the knowledge to know. And then the second one is the state of the heart. Okay, I have the knowledge, so this need to translate to our heart. Yeah. So Imam Ghazali mentioned in his book that gratitude from heart perspective, from the state of the heart perspective, is to take joy. Yeah, the definition is to take joy in the source of the blessing, in this case Allah, while maintaining humility and submission. Yeah. So when we are happy, yes, we are happy. Yeah. But inside our heart, we show gratitude to Allah, yeah, to be the person, to be someone that Allah choose to experience this gratitude, yeah. So that's the state of the heart that is expected, according to Imam Al-Ghazali in his book, yeah. So that's the state of the heart, yeah. And then after that, the next step is the action, yeah. So we spoke about it this morning, right? So we see so many people. Yeah, they are so kind. There's so much food. Yeah, there's so many nikmat. So this should remind us that the blessing of Allah. There's so many blessings that Allah gives us. Yeah, and we should also then, if it's the case, it reminds us the way they are nice to us, the way they are kind to us, the way there's so many food that we share food. This should give us to realize that it's Allah who gives. And also now we want to put our action in this case to also mimic the action of Allah. Yeah, takhalaqu bi akhlaqillah. Yeah, so that's what Imam Ghazali mentioned. The hadith he quoted in the book. Yeah, so and basically don't the akhlaq of Allah. So Allah is very merciful. Yeah, so we see people very merciful, very kind. We need to be merciful as well, right? We see a lot of food, abundant of food. We thank Allah. Then we also want to give also our food, yeah, the abundance that we have to others, yeah, because that's the akhlaq of Allah to share. He doesn't choose, yeah. He's Rahman, Bismillahirrahman Ar-Rahman. He doesn't choose. Everybody gets it, yeah, in this world, yeah. So that's the thing, yeah. So we were so happy. We see so many people. We are happy to be with them in their company. We enjoy the food. Same thing, yeah, reciprocal. We also give in return, yeah. So Imam Ghazali, one final point that I would like to make is Imam Ghazali put in his book an example of someone that got a present from a king. The present is a horse, a beautiful horse. So there are three things that he mentioned that this person the action of this person. There are three actions. The first action is, of course, he is happy. Yeah, this is a beautiful horse. He is richer now. He has the horse. Well, that's fine. That's normal. It's human. There's no problem. Yeah, that's the first one. The second one, he also happy that the king remember him and want to honor him with this beautiful horse. So he's very grateful for that. Yeah, so it's not like in itself he's happy, which is fine. Getting richer, that's fine. Having more food, it's fine. But the second one, he's also look into the person, in this case the king, who gives that horse. Yeah. So if we, let's say this morning, if someone gives us food, we remember them. Yeah, remember them. Yeah. So we are happy because they remember us. Yeah, so we want to remember them and give us some food as well. So that's the second one. Yeah, when this person happy for the king to give him horse, because this is not only the horse, but the king remember him. Yeah, and the king loves him, want to honor him. Yeah, and the third one is he used the horse to get close to the king. Yeah, so he ride this horse to get close to the king. To be in the presence of the king, go to work, go to the palace with that horse. Now, so I think you can get the idea what Imam Ghazali is trying to say. Yeah, that's all for me. Hope that you can get the point what Imam Ghazali mentioned in this book. Barakallahu fikum wa afu minkum. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.